Hey guys, I'm on DGz Questions right now, and there's this fad where you post this thread, and people ask you questions, and you respond via video. So that's what I'm doing for people joining us that aren't on DGz Questions. So there's me, and there's my thread, and as you can see, I haven't clicked on it yet because the little green arrow is there. So I haven't had time to prepare for this. Um, this is my actual response. So first post is by Reginald, and it says, "Do you like fish sticks?" Now on every thread he says "Do you like fish sticks?" and then he says, "Good, so you're getting horny," and then he says, "So how's my favorite stud doing? Measure it for me." I don't know if he legitimately wants to know all these things or if he thinks he's being funny. And I personally don't think it's very funny. But to answer the question, though, I don't like fish sticks. I don't really like fish in general, to be honest. And although, you can generally fry something that I don't like and it magically becomes good, that doesn't work for fish for some reason. So, yeah, as expected, his next post is "Good, so you're getting horny." That's not a question, but I'm not really horny. And yeah, his next question, same guys, how is my favorite young stud doing? I don't know who your favorite young stud is, so I can't really answer that for you. Get a ruler and measure. Get a ruler and measure for it. I think he messed up. Or maybe that's intentional, I don't know. Generally he says get a ruler and measure it for me. So I don't really know what he's saying, so I'm going to ignore that. The next post is by The Real Greg. Could you describe how it feels to be a master, knowing that everyone else can't be one? I guess it feels good, and there are other people who are masters. You know, the saying is not everyone can be a master, but that doesn't mean that everyone else isn't a master. It just means that some people aren't masters. Because after all, if everyone was a master, then it would kind of take away the whole point of the word. You're just on the same level as everyone else. So there are some people who are masters, and I happen to know some of them. But usually when I run into the many people who aren't masters, you know, I don't know. I just don't like dealing with people who aren't masters, so I try to hang around with people who are masters. Next post is by Taco. Are you reading these questions fresh and responding, or did you practice beforehand? That's actually a coincidence, because I just showed you that I am reading all of these fresh. So yeah, I didn't practice beforehand. And his other question is, how hot is that Asian chick cat from the Game Academy? I don't, I think, people have, a weird system. Because, on the internet, I'll just see a picture of a hot chick and people will be 6 out of 10, elbows too pointy. And, I don't know, her elbows seem fine, to be honest. So I guess she's at least a 7 out of 10, since her elbows aren't pointy. Obviously, in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, we don't have a lot of hot chicks. It seems like people in Yu-Gi-Oh either like Kat or Amanda Lepalm. And I think, they're both roughly equal. I don't think one is, drastically more attractive than the other. Next post is by Wombologist. Did you know you were on my buddy list for my really old AIM account, Chaos Soldier 1992? I don't really recognize that AIM, but I certainly believe you. There's actually a lot of people on Duelist Grounds that I knew somehow before Duelist Grounds. Tariq Patel is an example. I met him on another forum. Josh Graham is another example. I met him on another forum. And I guess, a lot of people go way back. but I don't know who he is. I'm curious to how I got on his AIM account, like if it was from something really old like Yu-Gi-Oh! Extreme. That was the first site I was on, or maybe it was from Deck Revolution. Like, I don't know. Are you really a penis fag, or do you just play one at Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments? This is still in Womballers. I actually don't know what that means. To be honest, I don't even know what a penis fag is. Like, I do have a penis, but I will assure you that I'm not a homosexual. So, I don't know if that answers your question. I guess I'm not a penis fag. His third question is, why were you demodded? I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know if it was because, like, Ray was trying to get money out of me, because, like, as soon as I got demodded, he was like, lol, pay me 70 and you can get your mod back. So if that was why, it obviously didn't work, because I haven't paid him. I know, like, Tyler was the one who actually made the decision to cut me, and I'm not sure why, because I thought we were cool. I mean, we still are, to be honest. I guess, like, okay, the honest reason why I think I was demodded is the trend seems to be, at some point, you either get promoted or fired, and, like, to get promoted, you need to do, like, something extra special, like, you know, get involved in warring, or no Japanese, or something like that. So, like, well, I did do my job, I didn't, like, really go above and beyond, so I guess that's why they figured they would try other people in my place. And Womballer's last question is, will you teach me how to play Magic? Sure. I can, like, try to teach you from scratch, like, if you don't know what lands and creatures are, and you don't know what mana is, like, I'll try to teach you all that, although it's a bit harder on the internet. You'd probably be better off getting someone in real life to teach you. If you know the basic rules, though, I can try to, like, help you get good, if that's what you mean. Next question is by Supple Snoopy. Will you be my best friend? I don't know, I don't know you too well. I guess we can consider each other friends. As far as whether I'm your best friend, that's kind of your opinion. If I'm your best friend, then that must mean all of your other friends are pretty shitty, though. So hopefully I won't be your best friend. Next question is by Boosh. Will you be Otaku's best friend? Otaku was the old name of Supple Snoopy. Well, I just answered that, so I'm not going to answer the same question twice in a row. Next question is by Ray. Are we ever going to meet up and have, like, a epic life of a baller administrator video? I don't know, man. I don't really travel to Yu-Gi-Oh! Events much anymore, so I am going to Nats, I think. So, I don't know if you're going to be there. If you are, then we can try to arrange something. Next question is, whose car would we use? I don't know. I don't really care. Like, you seem to think your car is way better, so we can use yours if you really want. Or we can, like, if you want to, like, split the money, we can, like, rent a really nice car. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Next question is by California. How does it feel being a virgin? Scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 3. And it's not the worst. Like, being a virgin is highly underrated. BP says, that cute nerdy Asian chick, what's her story? That's probably, you'd probably be better off asking her for that. If you want my version of the story, geez, this is gonna take a while. Basically, she likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, obviously. There's some question as to whether she has histrionic personality disorder. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Wikipedia. She has, like, a lot of male friends or whatever. And, his next question is she a lesbian? No, she's not a lesbian, to my knowledge. I suppose she could be bi, but I honestly don't think she is. I think the chances are very low. She has dated a lot of guys. Right now she's with Weekly, who works at the Game Academy. And they've actually been together a while. I don't know how long is that gonna last. But yeah, basically she's just she's like, like you said, a cute nerdy Asian chick who likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And has a lot of guy friends. That's really all there is to it. Next question is Quack. Have you ever given Yu-Gi-Oh cards for sexual acts? Well, 2 questions ago I told you I was a virgin, so the answer is obviously no. If you haven't, would you? I guess it depends on who the sexual act is for and how many Yu-Gi-Oh cards I'm getting, to be fair. Next question is by Master Marshmallow 101. Do you tell people before or after you have sex with them that you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, I haven't had sex with anyone yet, so the people that obviously know I play Yu-Gi-Oh, that would be before. I guess what you're asking about is like, when do I tell people that I play Yu-Gi-Oh with them? Like, if it ever comes up or whatever, like, if someone directly asks me, hey, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm not gonna lie and say no. Like, I don't care who the person is. Depending on the social setting, like, I might avoid telling people. I don't really introduce myself to women as, hi, my name's Alan and I play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do find that, most of the people that I tell, like, don't really mind. They don't just, like, oh, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, so I don't really mind telling people that I play. And Quack says LOL in response to Master Marshmallow's comment. And then Rise says, dude, even I know that one. As he climaxes, he yells, Yu-Gi-Oh! And his voice gets deeper. Not true. Next question is by Winshukalo. Winshukagullo. Okay. AKA Pride. What do you think of my illustrious Duelist Grounds career? It's okay. Like, I think you're kind of overrated. Most of your posts aren't that funny. What do you think I look like? I think you are probably a white male in late teens. That's about it. Do you feel you would be punching above or below your number with your girlfriend? I don't even understand what that means. Punching above or below your number? Oh, I guess he means, like, would I be dating someone less attractive than me? I don't, like, clarify that question. I'm not entirely sure what it means. Who is the worst mod? Hold on, I'm gonna go look up the list of Duelist Grounds mods real quick. So I know. It depends. Who's the worst mod? I guess like there's some people on this list that I don't see posting a whole lot, but then again, I'm mainly on the Yu-Gi-Oh forums, so that might have something to do with it. Like Farley, Jeff Jones, and Sky. Like I don't see a lot of posts by them. As far as people who like just don't contribute anything at all, like I have no idea why Exhale is a mod. Like most of the other mods are okay. Like Turkey doesn't really do a whole lot, but like he doesn't do anything negative either, so I can't really say that he's a horrible mod. Like everyone else is okay for the most part. Like I don't know. I'll probably say like my favorite mod would be either Dragon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Boden. So those would be like at the top, and then at the bottom would be like, Exhale. Slick also isn't that great. Like, I swear that guy has bipolar disorder, because, like, for a week he'll just act fine, and then for a week he'll just go insane. So I don't know what's up with him. Let me go back to my thread. This is probably a really long video. And who's the worst admin? Worst admin. It's hard. To be honest, I'm gonna look at the list again. Give me a cheat sheet. Like some of the admins aren't that active. It seems like I don't know what some of them do, to be honest. Like obviously Ray, like he owns the site. Like he's okay as an admin. Like I think he's like ironically enough, I can tell he's like a very logical sort of person, but when it comes to like decisions with the site, he does really illogical things. So that's kind of interesting. Then you got like Pharaoh Atem, who mainly watches over the Yu-Gi-Oh sites. Like some of his posts are really great to read. Just because like he acts like he has a very unique internet personality, and like sometimes it's really funny and sometimes it's just annoying. He kind of like plays himself off as, second in command under Ray, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like he makes a lot of decisions. And you have Separator, I guess. Yeah, he runs like all the warring related stuff, or not Separator, Side Reel, whichever one it is. Yeah, Side Reel, that's what I'm thinking of. So yeah, like Side Reel, aka Crossfade, was what he has gone by for most of his career. He does like all the warring stuff, and like I think he does a pretty good job of running that. So like Separator Side Reel would be at the top for me. I don't know who's at the bottom though. Like I feel like most of the people who are admins are doing something positive, so it's hard to say that they're the worst. Like some of them, like I honestly don't know like what Dark Cloud does. Like I don't have anything against him. I'm just not sure what he does as far as the site goes. So I think there's like one more question. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, okay. Last question by This Is Still When Shikagalo. How much do you love Gengar? I don't know if he means the user on Duelist Grounds called Gengar or the Pokemon. I think he means the Pokemon though. I kind of like. I like Gengar more than most Pokemon. I do know a little about competitive Pokemon, and like he seems okay. Like Ghost Pokemon are pretty cool in general. Ultra's kind of like his more like control sort of strategy. He doesn't like he has some aggressive attacks, but he also has like a bunch of like annoying kind of attacks. Like I think he can like poison people and stuff. I don't know. I actually don't know much about Pokemon anymore. But yeah, Gengar's pretty cool. Like he looks pretty sweet, like Ghost Pokemon. He's like actually pretty solid as far as the game goes. So I like him. He's like probably 7 out of 10. And yeah, I think that's it. God, 18 minutes? 19 minutes? Must be.